Are you disappointed with David Cameron's response?
No, not really. I hadn't expected that he would, on the basis of a letter from someone like me, use his influence over Team GB, such as it is, or over the IOC. And actually, I didn't call for a boycott exactly. I called for the event to be moved elsewhere, for the games to go ahead. But I don't think that's realistic either. I do understand the way the world works. But I think it's incredibly important that the news gets out as to just how badly gay people are being treated in Russia. And my latest brainchild is that all the athletes who attend the Sochi Olympiad next year show their solidarity and their disgust at the homophobia in Russia by a simple gesture, just by putting their hands like that for a moment on the podium when they receive their medals, or before they do their ski jump, or whatever it is. At any moment, just a simple gesture. They can't take that away. They're not going to chop their arms off. They may well confiscate any rainbow flags. They may well deny visas to people like me who want to come and protest, or Mr. Tatchell and others who have shown such courage over the recent years in attending pride marches. But what they can't do is stop civilized, decent, ordinary people who care, or indeed, in fact, don't care whether people are gay or straight. I don't want the world to care whether I'm gay or straight. I just don't think it's an important issue. But what I do think is important is that the number of people who are committing suicide in Russia, particularly teenagers, the corrective rape of lesbian girls goes completely unchallenged by police. It's becoming a really, really grim time to be gay in Russia. It's horrifying what's happening there. And we want to show them that we are thinking of them and supporting them, and that if Putin and his toxic mixture of shaven-headed neo-Nazis and the newly powerful Orthodox Church, which is now the sort of what the state used to be in the days of communism, it determines what it means to be Russian. It determines what it is that is pure and wholly Russian. And being gay, they have decided, is not. And they are uncitizens. They are what the Germans used to call Untermenschen, subhuman.
Right, if I can just interrupt you just for 1 second. Russia, of course, coming back. Sorry to interrupt you there. Russia, of course, coming back saying that it is not a homophobic state, and saying that this new legislation in particular is actually relating to homosexual propaganda, rather, around children. Do you think there's any chance that Moscow, the Kremlin in Russia, has been misunderstood?
That's what they've always said. I've spent the last 2 years making a programme about homophobia around the world, which is due to come out on the BBC later this year. And all homophobic regimes say this. They all say they do it for the children. They do it to stop children being propagandized at by gay people. And that's not the situation at all. What they've done is they've unleashed the thugs who have done unspeakable things to teenagers, have lured them, beaten them, humiliated them, tortured them. This continues to be the case. Lesbians are being raped, as I say, correctively, as the horrible phrase is. The police are doing nothing about it. The fact that the law merely says that it is illegal to discuss homosexuality as a normal practice to anybody under the age of 18 is a preposterous thing. There are gay couples I spoke to a couple of a lesbian couple who each had children from previous marriages but were living together. Their 2 children were teens, and they were breaking the law every day by demonstrating the normalcy of their relationship, and that their 2 children were completely straight. The idea that just because you're a gay couple, your children are going to grow up gay is ridiculous. You're born gay or you're not.